Hey everyone, it's Sherrie Dunlevy, your Inspirationista. And as an Inspirationista, I feel that it's my job to help keep you uplifted and inspired during these most trying times of this quarantine with the coronavirus. So today what I'm going to talk to you about are 5 different ways of how you can keep a positive attitude or increase your positive thinking as you are going through this quarantine. And believe me, it's so easy to get caught up in the negativity that sometimes we just need someone to tell us what we can do to make ourselves feel a little bit better. And how we can feel a little bit better is by thinking a little bit better. Remember that saying, what you think about, you bring about? So are you constantly thinking about those things that you fear most? Or are you thinking about things that might be a blessing that comes out of this? Are you taking a time to check in on your thoughts? How are you thinking? Are you defaulting to all that negativity and that fear? Or are you truly looking to find the good, looking to find the silver lining, looking to see what good might come out of this and what good might come out of you as a result? So that's number 1. Number 2 is limit the amount of time that you are looking at the television and all of these news shows and all of these 24-hour news cycles about this pandemic, about what's going on in every other country, about the fears, because those things can make you angry, they can make you scared, and they can really disrupt your personal peace. I have had to start watching the news again. I haven't watched the news in years, but I limit myself to maybe 2 times a day just to find out where we are and what is going on, and if there's anything new that's going on, and mostly in my community, because I don't really need to know elsewhere right now, because I just really need to know what's going to affect me and my husband and my dog and those that I love that live in my community. So that's what I try to do. And limit what you're looking at on Facebook. I have a whole other video, and if you want access to that video, just, put a number 1 up in the comment section, and I will be happy to forward you the link. But it is how you can reduce seeing all the negativity on your social media feeds. And there is an algorithm and there is a method that how you can start seeing things that aren't so scary all the time. And it really does help. So if you want that, put a 1 in the comments and I'll send that to you. The third thing is really focus on the now. And instead of looking at the problem, let's look at the possibility. Or instead of all the things that are going wrong in this world and going wrong in your life, what is going right? What's going right? My husband and I are both here. He can't work his job. Luckily for me, I can work mine, but I can't go out into communities and speak. So that has been halted. So what is right in our life right now? Well, you know what? We're safe and warm from the elements. That's the first thing. We have running water. We have beds to sleep in. We have each other. We have food in our pantry. We have toilet paper. Okay? There's a lot of goodness and good things that are going on in our life. It's not all gloom and doom. And the 4th thing I want to say is take some time to really think right now and write down all those things that you've never had the time to do that you've always wanted to do. Maybe it's an online course. Maybe it's learning how to play the guitar. Maybe you have a stack of books in your bedroom. The pile is so high of these books that I've always wanted to read, and now I don't have the time to do that. You have the time now. Maybe it is starting seedlings, because today is the first day of spring. There's so many things that we can be doing, that we have been given this gift of time to dedicate to those things. Try new recipes. There's so many things that good can come out of this. And the 5th thing that I think can help you make a more positive, make make you think more positive is to laugh and smile and feel uplifted and inspired. And I have a great suggestion for that too, because a year ago, I started a Facebook group on Facebook called All Things Awesome. And that is where all the content is awesome content. And the concept behind this is that, negativity is everywhere. And we have seen that, right? And we're living in that right now. And so you can be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and not see a positive thing. But if you join this group, everything in it is positive. I mean, you'll find animal stories. Right now, you're going to find all these resources of museums that you can take virtual tours. You can get links to library books that you can take out, magazines, concerts that are going on. I have kids on there that are doing craft lessons. I mean, it is amazing. And plus, we have great animal videos too. But it is where you can go and you can scroll for days and you are going to find all things are awesome in this group. So that is one of the greatest things there, because what you think about, you bring about. And the more you're thinking about laughter, and the more you are thinking about helping one another, and the more you're thinking about making a difference, and the more you're thinking about shining your light, the more that is going to be spreading out into the world way faster and way brighter than any virus.